Hello, hola, bonjour. Hey, welcome back to the Narc Alert. My name is Merc, not the Narc. I still get that once in a while. And of course, my gorgeous co host, Rio, Mr. Man. Right? Rio, would you like to say hello? No, he would not. He was up here moderating earlier, prior to the stream. But then I got up to go to the bathroom, and of course, he had to come with me because I can't move without him following me everywhere. Right? Yes. There he is. There he is. Do you want some early treats so you can come closer and say hello to everybody? I have nothing planned for today. This is kind of spontaneous. I am doing early streams on Tuesdays and Wednesdays these days. I even made a fancy schedule and posted it in Discord, and I'm already screwing up my schedule. Right? It's not my fault. Our dainty leader uploaded today, and it was, I thought, worthy. And people were saying, Merc, do a narc alert, do a narc alert. And I was like, yeah, I'd like to do a narc alert on this. And as I was watching it, I thought, I have some comments that are a little more personal that, well, they just don't lend themselves to a narc alert. And I'm not talking necessarily super mean or shady, but just things that aren't narc alert-esque. So I thought, well, hell, let's go live today, and I'll take tomorrow off. So no live tomorrow, but we'll be back with another early stream on Wednesday. And here we're going to have some treats for the man, since he sat up and paying attention. And I know you guys would crucify me if I didn't give the man his little treats. There, I'll hold it here so you have to be up close to the camera. Before I forget, I want to say Ella was first, and she said, happy 4th anniversary of Shrimpgate. I was surprised Amber didn't mention that, but maybe because it was pre-recorded. Were those delicious? They're all gone. Mr. Handsome Man. They're all gone now. I do have the real cam set up, but of course, he's not sitting there. So it's ready in case he goes back. You're so handsome, and I love you so much because you're so smart. You can't see his paws, I don't think, but he sits funny. Oh my gosh, I feel a sneeze coming on. I might have to mute. I feel a sneeze coming on. Sad Biscuit was second, by the way. Holy cow, a little disjointed. I'm trying not to sneeze, and I have nothing written down. You guys, I usually make some notes, but this was such a spontaneous. I thought, I don't know much to say. Happy Monday. Most of you, because I know it's my EU people, and I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad that you appreciate the early streams. You've already had your Monday, so I hope it was a good one. Sad Biscuit was second. Did I say Biscuit, Ella? I meant Sad Biscuit. I'm sorry, Sad Biscuit. It wasn't the other biscuit. It was the Sad Biscuit. Sad Biscuit. Megan B says, happy Shrimp Day. So I suspect it's because she pre-recorded that video. But what she didn't realize is that she was releasing it on the exact day 4 years ago. Sometimes we do those a year ago today, 2 years ago today. And she did a 4 years ago today, and she didn't even realize it. Are you cleaning up after your snack? If I stare him in the eyes long enough, he'll either come up to me or meow. 100% of the time. Emmy Wemmy says, oh, he's coming to moderate, guys. Better behave. Lucy, thank you so much for the super chat. Lucy says, I'm so happy to be able to catch a stream. I'm a chronic lurker. Syrup is poured. Awesome. We love we love our maple syrup fans. Thank you so much for that super chat. We love our lurkers too, and eventually they come out. I've got a couple of those lurkers really out hard in the last couple of months, and it's so much fun. See who's here moderating the chat. Keeping an eye on everything you're saying. So you better behave. Miss Tomato Jam used to be a lurker. Erin used to be a lurker. Ella used to be a lurker. Javi used to be a lurker. And now these are some of my most favorite people. I mean, I have many favorite people, but just off the top of my head, lurkers that are no longer lurkers. And I wanted to acknowledge Veronica, who's a longtime supporter of the channel. And Veronica has recently made a life-altering move from South America to Spain. And she's just in her first week there, I think, getting settled in. And we're so happy for her. And everything seems to be going well there. And that's awesome. And yeah, she went from Spanish to Spanish, so it's okay, except she has the cooler accent. Vero, please don't start talking that Castilian Spain, that with the th. I don't like the th. I like the Latin American Spanish. What? That's nice to put your butthole right in the camera and just stand there proudly. You know, if we can champion clapping for chlamydia, we can champion Rio's butthole in the camera, right? Everyone's got one. What? He's just sitting over there now with his bum. Veronica says, "No, I love my Rio de la Plata accent. I want to keep it. We want you to keep it too." Yeah, see, he's just got, it's all bum all day. It's his Rio fans. Can you turn around, please? Nobody wants to see that little bunghole. See, look at that, so much more handsome. Why don't you go sit in the chair and I can put the Rio cam on? Because we're going to start reacting. We don't have a whole lot to say today. We want to get into this. It's long. We won't watch the whole thing because she repeats herself 7,000 times to make a point. So when I was watching it today, I was editing it in my head as I was watching, and I thought, she makes her point, and then she reiterates it like 18 times. So once she makes her point, we can move on to the next point, right? Are you just going to sit there? Or you want to watch the big girl? You going to watch our dainty leader? Our dainty leader made an address this morning all about shrimp. May we have music? Well, Eloise, I gotta say, today's rage stream this morning, you know, we always do the clown music and it's good, but I was really enjoying the Mozart today. So I might have downloaded a little appropriately themed Mozart to accompany the dainty leader today. And Judgmental Mouse says, "Okay, how much is a membership? I need to speak to a moderator, please." That music was perfect today. I got lucky. It's not me, it's Mozart, please. He's the genius. I actually, and a few people said it, and I was laughing because as they were typing it, I was doing the same thing. They said, "I forgot she's talking. I'm so enjoying the music." So, yes, I do. Long story short, I do have music for us today. Hello, Enchanted Roses. So, let's just do it to it, huh? Let's just do it. I hate her Lainey AF says, "I hate her metaphors so much." You know, I kind of love her metaphors now because, like, when she starts one, I get all excited because you know it's going to be stupid. You know it. I'm pretty sure that shirt does say Nirvana, Javi, because in one of her comments, somebody said, "Name 3 Nirvana songs." All right. I'm just stalling. I'm stalling. The man has turned his back on the whole organization. So, all right, let's just do it. Let's go.
We're going to talk about Shrimpgate. Yes, we are. If you guys don't know,
Volume, everybody, volume. You know what? If it's not good, I don't know what to tell you. It's as high as it can go. So I'm just going to assume it's fantastic.
Know about this era in my life. This was about 4 to 5 years ago.
Thank you, guys.
And
thank you, Veronica.
I lost in only a couple of days.
I won't pause every 7 seconds like she's doing. I'll pause every 1 second. But I always find it interesting. She refers to her life as eras. I mean, I know we do, but it's tongue planted firmly in cheek when we do it. Do you refer to your own life as, oh yeah, I remember that was my black hair era. Oh yeah, that was my leather pants era. It's not, I don't know.
About
She's so iconic.
12,000 subscribers. And here's why. I have not watched this video since I uploaded it.
Bull.
I don't remember what I said in it. Nothing. So
Look at this. Tell me that she's any smaller today. Look at this, girl. You look exactly the same size to me. You look exactly the same size. Look at her face, looks the same. Her chins are the same size. Val gifted members, and I missed it. Valentine, thank you so much. Valentine played the best April Fool's Day joke on our Discord this week. Valentine, I'm scrolling. My goodness, 10 gifted members. Valentine, that's very generous of you. Of course, you know, if you've been gifted a membership by Val, you have to always tell him that he's the funniest. And you have to play Job. He just wants more people to play Job.
We're going to watch it together and see why 12,000 or more people decide to unsubscribe from me.
I wonder why. It's a big mystery, Amber.
Within just a few days. That's it.
Hey guys,
wow.
Okay, so we have another mukbang. We're going to eat shrimp with cocktail sauce.
Look at how
I don't know what that is. Me going, that was weird. I will say,
I swear, I just wanted to look immediately when she starts. Her face lights up. Like she adores looking at herself, doesn't she? I know we all know this, but when I watched it today, I found it exceptionally profound when she hit play. How her face lit up.
Or more people decide to unsubscribe from me within just a few days. That's it.
Watch her
Hey
face.
guys, okay, so we have another mukbang. We're going to eat shrimp with cocktail sauce.
She just
I don't know what
herself.
That is. Me going, that was weird. I will say that a lot of people still to this day talk about how I ate a whole thing of cocktail shrimp. So let's see how many I.
Nobody ever says that. You really missed the whole point. The point was not about the friggin' shrimp or how few shrimp you ate or how few calories the shrimp were. That wasn't the point. God, she's delusional.
Actually eat. I'm curious.
I said,
okay, so I'm really excited. Here we go.
Look at her face.
I haven't had this in, it's been a hot minute.
Look at her face.
It's good.
She just loves watching herself
I have it
eat.
muted. I remember I muted some parts because I was living with roommates and there was some things being said that I didn't want.
You cut out the heavy breathing, and in this video it was so particularly obvious. If you go back to her original shrimp mukbang video, the cuts for the breathing is dramatic.
You guys to hear. I don't think they realized that my camera could pick up what they were saying, so I just muted it.
I'm sorry I didn't read out those 10 names.
Because it was like personal.
I dropped the ball.
We're just gonna add the tails over there.
So just because I usually watch all of everything on YouTube on ×2 speed. So we're gonna watch it. Okay,
I gotta say, this pissed me off because that meant we couldn't watch it on 2x speed and I was trying to go back and forth, but it's too annoying to do that. So we're going to have to persevere, but I will cut through some of this because it's a lot of the same kind of crap, right? And I think it's time maybe for a little music. Let's start out with something light. Let me know if you can hear the music, because I don't know about the volumes here. This piece is
1.5. Hopefully that's not too fast for you guys.
It's actually really good. Nice and cold.
I talk really slow, so.
This is Mozart Burlesque, it's called.
Yum. And we have water. Isn't this a cool bottle? This is the Kroger brand, I think. Yeah. And they're plastic.
I would go through phases in the past where I thought
How is a
drinking
big
gallon
gallon
of water
jug a
was good
cool
for you.
bottle? Like, it's
I would
not a
say
cool
for
bottle,
some
it's
people,
just a
but,
gallon jug.
All bodies are different. Don't force yourself to drink a gallon
Thank you,
of
Lydia.
water.
Yes, Mozart Burlesque. Yes, we're doing classy Amber
The
today.
sauce.
It's Mozart Day.
This is awkward.
So the topic for today
Is
Is
mukbangs and weight loss. This is like such a big thing
all right.
because Obese the Beast made another video, kind of talking about mukbangs, like obese people doing mukbangs and like mixing weight loss with.
Okay, I'm gonna. Too long didn't watch. She basically says, Obese to Beast said, excuse me, I'm sorry. Obese to Beast made a video about some things that they spoke about in private, and she wasn't happy with that. So I'm gonna skip that because we don't care.
time to be a wee bit frustrating,
Look,
but it's like
I'm gonna slow this down because there'd be a lot of narc alert thumbnails here. Can we just clock this? Can we just clock this little scroll here?
I found that at the time to be
Let's see how many thumbnails, narc alert thumbnails in
a
her
wee
thing.
bit frustrating, but it's like now
Oh, I thought that was mine. That's not
I
mine.
get
That's
it.
not
You
mine.
know, it's the YouTube
Saw a couple for sure.
game,
One,
making
two.
content about me.
Oh, I was two. Only two. I
Does
thought I saw
get
more. What a narc I
one.
am.
Quite a few views, so I get it now.
Okay, only two. I thought it was more. Oh well.
And
It looks like Amber watched my Young Dumb Honey Bun video. She might have been just. Oh, there was a lot of her in there.
then
Hello, Bob. Nice to
to
see you.
explain like
Oh God.
mukbangs
Why didn't you
shouldn't
tell me she
be
slowed down?
done by people on a weight loss journey.
So I want to say my opinion on this now. That I really firmly think that you can still lose weight and do mukbangs, but I feel like there's a fine line between what type of food are you eating and how is it going with like your mental, you know, like, is it mentally doing you good? Is it doing you bad? Like, what is it doing for you? What purpose is it serving you? But I do believe, like, if we're just like black and white, yes, you can do mukbangs or eat on camera and lose weight. You still have to be in a caloric deficiency.
Girl, you're 600 pounds. Nothing you say about this has any validity at all. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. You can argue about this, but this is all theoretical because it doesn't apply to you. It just doesn't. So we're going to skip that.
How is that going to
'cause
decipher
it's just sad.
everything? You know what I'm
This
saying?
music's too sad
And
right now.
there are skinny mukbangers out there. They don't gain weight at all. There have been mukbangers out there who have lost weight. It is a thing. It's not something that's crazy.
It is a
It's
thing.
easy to gain weight doing it, obviously, but it's also not that hard to lose weight while doing it. So
I think here I was making excuses because I wanted to continue the mukbangs without backlash. But it's just like I was in a point in my life where, I mean, look at me. I was like at my heaviest and I still wanted to be able to create content.
She was at her heaviest there, right? But girl, Every time I pause, your chin looks exactly the same in real present time as it does in that video, right? This is kind of a bop.
And that I knew people would click on, and that was mukbangs.
I know you guys know Judy Beauty, Footy Booty, Food, whatever. It's hard to pronounce. Chantel.
Whatever.
And she's kind of where I'm at.
I
right
know,
now, where it's
the
just
nodding,
like,
Justin. I agree.
we're over. I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I have talked to her privately.
Watching yourself.
And I do watch her videos. We're kind of just over people only supporting us when we're doing what they want us to do. That's just not.
That is a true fact. That is a thing.
It's a thing.
People like me more when I'm losing weight, when I'm actively showing.
You have a weight loss channel. Do you think maybe that might have something to do with why people tend to like you more when you're losing weight? Is this a hard concept?
That I'm losing weight, which is a very weird concept in my opinion, because it's like whether I'm losing weight or I'm not losing weight, I am still like the same person within. Like I still have the same heart and the same personality. And so it's like to like someone based on their weight, or to dislike someone based on their weight, or to dislike or like someone based on like how they eat, or if they're on track, off track, is weird. Because when you truly think about it, like it is one's life. Like this is my life. I get to choose what I want to do with it. Just like the next person can choose. Like, do they want to smoke cigarettes?
Oh, here
all
we
know
go.
Where that goes.
Here we go. Seen a lot of comments about this smoking thing. Brandon, thank you so much for the super chat. Why did that all of a sudden show up here? They don't usually show up here. When I go to the comedy show, I like to hear comedy. I know. Sorry, I think this is a little loud, eh? They're all different volumes. There's no volume level on here.
I recently watched a TikTok actually. Cardiovascular doctors were asked the same question, and it was, as a heart doctor, what is
I'm going to let her say her piece here, and then we'll have a little discussion afterwards, okay?
one thing you would never do? And they all had the exact same answer.
What's one thing you would never do as a cardiologist?
I would never smoke, even if the packaging is appealing.
I would never smoke anything or do any stimulant drugs, methamphetamine or cocaine. Horrible for your heart.
I would never smoke, and I would not drink alcohol either. I would never smoke. That would be number one.
Smoke. It's the worst thing you can possibly do for yourself. It's awful. It is the cause of so many major problems in not only heart health, but general health.
I would say the number one no-no in terms of heart health is going to be smoking. And that really includes all forms of smoking. So we often think of smoking traditionally as cigarettes, but that does include vaping, which is now a lot more popular. And unfortunately, because a lot of these companies who pitch these products are so good at marketing and advertising, we sometimes forget that there might be some ills associated with that as well.
No one is deciding upon if they should support or like or dislike someone based on them smoking cigarettes, while smoking cigarettes is actively killing somebody, just like,
I'm
you
like
know,
chomping
me being
at the
off
bit,
track
trying to let her
is
say her
also
piece here.
actively killing me.
So
But it's like, why does cigarette smoking, just for the lack of a better example, get less heat than someone my size, you know, eating some shrimp on camera? It's just, it all boils down to one thing, and we all know the answer.
It's fat phobic. Okay, you guys, it's fat phobic. You're only doing that because it's fat phobic. Okay, Amber, let's talk for a little sec. Let's have a little confab for a second, Amber. Let's have a little chit chat. I'm not going to defend smoking. We all know it's cool. I'm kidding. Smoking is not cool. I do, however, still smoke a bit. For complete transparency, I probably smoke 3 to 5 cigarettes a day. I'm not talking about other things. To be honest, my cardiologist says there's nothing wrong with other things. It's the cigarettes. Cardiologist. Now, the difference here, I would say, is, Amber, first of all, nobody defends smoking. There's not a health at any pack community that's championing how cool smoking is and how good it is for you and how you can still smoke and be completely healthy. Nobody's saying that. If you started if I decided to do a cigarette mukbang and said to you guys, hey, Saturday night we're doing a Pall Mall mukbang, we're going to see how many cigarettes I can smoke in an hour on stream, the stream would probably be taken down. It would definitely be demonetized at the very least. Most smokers don't real. I know you agree with me. He's singing it. Can you get up here and tell us how you feel? How do you feel about this? Do you think she's drawing a... This is like another bad analogy, right? I mean, smoking is gross. I hate that I do it. It's a friggin' addiction, just like her stupid food addiction. Rio hates secondhand smoke. I have 2 fans and an air purifier running 24 hours a day in my apartment. I also hate secondhand smoke. I think it's gross. Smoking is gross. Let's just put that out there right now. There's nothing good to be said about smoking. Nothing. Rio agrees. Rio, what's good about smoking? Nothing. He said nothing. So even smokers don't think it's good. But you have a whole community called Health at Every Size. Beauty at every size. Okay, I'm done my rant now. Yeah, you get fat phobic comments.
This person here and this person here, we probably still have the same beliefs, but I just feel like back then I had more like, I don't give a fuck attitude.
See, Rio, he was really upset about the smoking thing. Now that it's over, he's settled. He's settled down. He hadn't said his piece.
Because I didn't care about my weight as much as I do now. I didn't care about what I was eating as much as I do now. So I feel like that's probably going to be like a really big shift, but I feel like my opinion probably is still the same, but we'll see.
So the calories and the nutrition is on the bottom of this. And she's doing exactly what I'm doing. Where if we film a mukbang, obviously it's very possible to stay under our allotted calories for the day. So
that's very true. Keep in mind, I am still harassed to this day about me eating a whole shrimp cocktail. So yeah, let's still keep that in mind, because you're gonna see here that's not the truth. From what I remember,
I agree.
I do say how many calories I actually ate in this video.
We don't care. It's not important.
9 calories per serving, and there's 4.5 servings.
I just said. Did you hear that? I just said important. Like it came out of my mouth, like for real. I might need a vacation, you guys. I just said important. Important. It's really important.
And this whole thing. So 90 times 4.5. We can do the math later, but it's not that many calories. And that includes
we could do the math later.
Good old cocktail sauce.
Baby goats
and
never.
Even if I finish the whole thing. So it's like not that difficult.
Never.
Like my sausage fest video, delicious. And that fit in my calories. And I was able to stay under my calories, and the next day I was down about, I think it was like 2.6 pounds. So it's whatever, honestly. Like, people will just...
It's true. If you stay below your calories, you can film mukbang.
Stop telling us how to lose weight, you 600-pound human being. Why don't you lose 200 pounds and not lose 10, gain 15, lose 6, gain 8, lose 200 consecutive pounds, and then come on YouTube and talk to us. Hang on, helicopter coming by. Yeah, Ella, I agree. There's a lot of judicious editing in here. She's cut out a lot of things. There's even one part where she acknowledges she made a cut and she lies about why she did it.
And I don't like Chantel. I don't support her. I don't think that she should get as much harassment as she does. Like, once, the haters go in real life, I feel like people are just like taking it way too far. But just do know that my thoughts on Chantel in this are definitely different than they are now. So keep that in mind.
Exactly
That's the
what
only thing
you
that's
told us
different.
to do. But you aren't our moms. You aren't our bosses. You aren't our dads. You aren't our doctors. I just think.
And to be honest, Chantal hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is the optics of what supporting Chantal looks like to Amber, for Amber. Like before, it was okay because she could say Chantal, they were like a team, and they're both getting bullied, and they're both victims of fat phobia, etc. And it looked okay. But now that the public has turned even harder than normal against Chantal for reasons beyond her weight, it doesn't look good to have her on your side anymore. But Chantal hasn't changed. She's just doing the same. She's still doing Chantal. So you're just bailing on her because she doesn't suit your purpose anymore, in my opinion.
The fact that people can hate on us so hardcore and judge us so hard over the food we put in our mouth is kind of crazy. It's a little
Chantal.
obsessive.
Like, I still agree with that. Like, I just feel like it's no one's business.
This whole video is really just her going back and justifying everything she said in that Shrimpgate video. Really?
Although I am curious,
It's Chantal.
because my brain is not working right now. 90 times 4.5
Chantal.
is 405 calories. All of it.
So that whole
Good
thing
freeze,
of shrimp
Amber.
is only 405
Look at Amber's
calories,
pause game,
and
on
that is
point.
including the cocktail sauce. It's
No,
a
we don't-
lot of food because it's volume.
Shut up.
Also, don't understand it at the same time, because if I was someone who was skinny eating this, no one would have batted an eye. Like, there are mukbangers out there who are skinny, who eat thousands of calories in each video, and no one says a single thing. No one bats an eye. I think one of the craziest ones for me, I don't know her name, but she does like ASMR. Like,
Okay, girl, look at the production value of the channels that you're showing. And yeah, they're skinny because doing mukbangs is their job, not their passion. It's their job. So I'm guessing those people that eat like that on camera are certainly not eating like that off of camera. And they're exercising, and they're working really hard to keep a healthy body so they don't end up like Nikocado. Bless him. I hope he's changing. I haven't seen much from him. We'll have to revisit him in a few days. But look at the production value too on these videos. Like, this girl knows what she's doing. Clearly, she's doing things very well here. Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Jamie says, Amber really said, let me take my most hated video and double down. That will go over so well. She still doesn't get it, and she never will. Jamie, I'm amazed. I thought she would take this video and somehow try and make it right. Like, turn it around for herself. Like, this video caused her to lose all these subs. Now she's going to look at it and say how wrong she was. And she understands why people left, and she's not going to be that girl anymore. She's not doing that. She's just justifying everything she said already.
Something, I don't know, but she makes like these crazy desserts. She eats so.
She makes crazy desserts. So she's talented. She can cook. She does pastries. Clearly, she's got some great production value on her videos. She takes time. She cares about her channel. And she's not sitting there whining and crying to her audience and blaming them for things. She's just doing her ASMR mukbangs.
Much in one sitting, and frequently uploads videos, and no one says a thing. And here I am. If I was to eat this whole shrimp, I would only be eating 405 calories.
Freddie, I don't know why.
Again, let's see how many I do eat.
I
So
just don't want
good.
people to think of mukbangs and think of gaining weight. That's not what it is. Like, I'd still be eating shrimp whether I was filming the video or not.
Agreed, Megan.
And like I've talked about before, I'm done like constantly talking about my weight on the channel because there's more to me than that. And people don't realize that, I don't think. People just look at me as a number on the scale.
I'll say something about her mukbang. Somebody said here, what is it, hiccuping? I'm sorry, it wasn't you. LWR said throwback to eating a whole chicken. She didn't actually eat the whole chicken. She didn't eat the whole shrimp ring. She did eat 4 sausages and a huge potato. I mean, we've seen her eat huge quantities, but here's my thought about her mukbangs. Is they're not interesting. Like, first of all, right off the get, they're not my thing. But if they were my thing, I would want to go to a well-produced mukbang channel. That's what they did, and they did it very well. And maybe a channel that showed exotic foods or extreme quantities of eating. But she doesn't do mukbangs. These are just excuses to eat a big dinner, in my opinion, and put a camera on to get it monetized. Because she doesn't eat anything interesting. She doesn't display the food properly. She uses a bunch of game boxes and crap. Like, she doesn't care about her mukbangs the same way she doesn't care about her channel.
And I'm tired of it.
It's always
I
just for
literally am
her,
tired of it.
right?
And
Everything is
the best
for
thing I can
her.
say is, keep watching
And
my
it's easy
channel,
money, Ellen,
and,
right?
You know, I feel like it's not something I'll never talk about again. Like, well, obviously I will. Like, you will hear me talk about, you know, oh, I've lost pounds, or oh, I've lost pounds. This is how much I weigh now. Like, it's not something I'm never going to talk about again. But it's just like it's no longer a main focus because that's not everything that I am. There's so much more to.
I agree with that still. Like, I know I'm actively talking about, you know, my weight loss journey. And that's something I am going to continue talking.
Okay, so another 5 minutes of her agreeing with herself. Yeah, there's so much more to you. We know you color. There's also the coloring. There's so much. Oh, speaking of coloring, let me show you something. Hang on a second. So, where the hell is it? Sorry, give me a sec. So, Joan, like most old ladies, likes to do a bingo scratcher, a scratch card, a scratch lottery thing. But she lost her little scratchy thing, and she's been having a hard time finding one. So I was thinking, hey, I bought that stupid scratch art pad at Christmas time and had the perfect kind of stick that would be perfect for using for scratch off lottery tickets. So I went back to the Dollarama, and they didn't have them. You remember they were red, and they didn't have it. But they had a new one. So I bought it, but I gave her the stick because I already have a stick. But check this out. You know, there's so much more to Amber. There's so much more to Merc than just these live streams. Look, it's new scratcher. Oh my God, it's new scratch art. Look, it's kaleidoscope. Are you jealous? Are you jealous? You know what's even sadder is you see I just picked it up and that was already there. So it's not like I just did that for the stream, sadly. You know what's even sadder? There's a whole bunch of pictures here. Look. Yeah, I'm like Amber now. It's time for the scratch art.
About, but I'm more
Seriously,
than that.
I just doodle.
And there has been so.
It's not therapy. It's not a hobby. It's not a habit. It's like fucking doodling. It's just something that sits here. Every once in a while I go, oh yeah, and do that for 3 seconds. But I just wanted to show it off.
Many times in my YouTube career, I've been on here.
Freckled Unicorn, who can afford expert Legos? Listen, I'm not making Amberlynn Reed money, although pretty soon she's going to be making Merc money if she doesn't keep it up.
Where I've wanted to stop talking about my weight, and I wanted to like be free of that discussion, because in the past there has been times where talking about it, sharing my journey was highly triggering for me. And anytime I would mention that in a YouTube video that, you know, I'm kind of done sharing my weight loss journey, people would get upset. Like very angry.
This has made me realize that maybe I just should not be sharing my weight loss journey whatsoever with YouTube. If that's all people are trying to look for is, oh my God, does Amberlynn have diabetes? I bet she does. I know she does. She should. Or, oh my God, I know.
Little night music.
Amberlynn is over 600 pounds. She's probably like 620. Oh, she's 640 now. Look at her face in this video. Oh, look at her body. Like, what? People are wanting me to be bigger. There are videos of people wanting me to be bigger. There are comments, messages. People want me to be bigger than what I really am, when I'm already too big. Like literally, people want to know my weight in every video. People want me to step on the scale in every video. Like that's all people want me to talk about. I think I'm just done with it. Like, I literally think I'm done with it for now.
Like, it's weird because
I'm leaving you
I'm
alone
more
with her
than
for
that.
half a second.
And I have more to talk about than that. I have more to share than that. So I felt, you know, a lot of times in the past where I was kind of just molding myself into a person that, like, people wanted to see. I felt like people wanted to see someone talk about their weight who was also doing mukbangs, because it was like a train wreck. It was a train wreck aspect to it all. And so that is what I kept doing because I knew that's what people wanted. And it's true. The views say it all.
And she scrolls too fast for us to really see. Damn. That's a big difference, eh? Holy cow. Look at those views, man. Well, this one here is one of her highest viewed videos of all time. I think her cancer one is first. I think this is second. This is a little loud. It's getting very dramatic in here. God, those are a lot of views. She's hurting, eh? Like, she's averaging 40K right now. And that's a drop in the last 2 months from 60 and 70K. Now, she's still making, quite frankly, I could live very comfortably. She's making a hell of a lot more money than I am.
In almost a year. It's been almost a year.
But she's making 3 times my money, probably. And she used to be making about 10 times my money. So even though I think she's making a reasonable amount of money to live on, to go from, let's just throw gross numbers out there we don't know, but let's say to go from $10,000 to $12,000 a month down to $4,000 to $6,000 a month, she may be making a lot more than that. She uses a lot of ads. Nobody knows what she's making, but doesn't matter what she's making. Percentage-wise, she's down 75% of her income. Think about losing 75% of your income in 2 months.
And I have been
Don't see
actively trying to get weight loss surgery and trying to better myself with my food. And my views are lower than ever because of that.
No, that's not why.
The very thing that would boost my views, which would boost the money in my fucking wallet, is if I return to this.
Well, you kind of are, because you're just showing old footage every day now. Every fucking day, you're just showing clips from... All she does now is show old clips that are highly viewed, popular clips from her back catalog. She's splicing into her new videos. That's all she's doing now. She has no content.
Like, and that's what I'm used to. We're gonna just try it out.
This mukbang was one of my least favorites. Okay, she specifically chose... She went through this whole video, and she specifically chose this clip where she's shoving the potato into her mouth like that. She chose that on purpose, okay, guys? It's a whole video that she purposefully clipped that 5 seconds from. She chose that. Want to see that again? If you haven't, it's a meme because it's so disgusting. It's a GIF. And she chose this. It's calculated exactly. Hiccup and
just
Duck.
try it out.
She chose this clip. The dainty leader wants you to see this again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hi, freckled unicorn.
And I'm not going to. No.
Laser
Am I going to
Saint
share
says
my
no.
food with you guys? Sure. Will I
Don't.
take a few bites on camera? Sure.
Look at Rio.
That ain't a
attacking the
mukbang.
camera.
That ain't a mukbang. Oh my god, I took a few bites of my omelet in a recent video, and someone's like, I didn't know this was going to be a mukbang. Where's the mukbang?
Where was the omelet?
That's not a mukbang. In the past, I just felt very like forced to talk about things that I didn't want to because I felt like that's all I had. And that's sad because there was more to me back then. And there's more
We're
to me
sad
now.
again, you
I want to share
guys.
more of my hobbies. I want to talk more about in my past. I know a lot of people want to hear about my foster care experience, and I'm actually thinking about doing a foster care Q&A because I feel like that would be a lot easier for me to do because talk about.
I have been wanting to do that for I don't know how long, but for some reason, even thinking about doing that, like just Foster care, like there's a few things in my life that I like is so hard for me to talk about, and foster care is one of them. So that's why you guys like.
I believe that there's nothing exceptionally bad or good about her foster care story. It's sad that she grew up in foster care. Nobody wishes that on any kid, of course. And we all have compassion to feel for that. But she always talks about it like it's this great mysterious thing that formed her whole personality, who she is today, and its whole... Honestly, I think that Amber has no shame, and if there was something really graphic or telling in that story, she would have told it by now. I just don't... I think she's got no shame. She's told us everything. My God, she's taken pictures of blood clots. She has no shame. There's no reason she's... I just don't. I
rarely hear me talk about.
I think there's nothing to tell.
All of that. Like, I don't know if I ever will, honestly.
Experience would take hours and hours and hours. Probably take possibly several videos, and I'm just not really into that. It's hard to talk about. You know, I just want to talk more about things I've went through, things I'm going through today. I want to, you know, share more of my life, my girlfriend, my fur babies, you know, friends, and, you know, show you things like that. I don't want every video that I film for people to just be like, so about that weigh-in though.
Me either, Jamie.
So if I just take it
We've
out
all
completely,
had
maybe people will be
childhoods.
quiet
We
about
all
it,
overcame
but-
things. Who cares?
Yeah.
Suck it up.
This is
Buttercup.
why I was losing so many subscribers, is because
This is it.
I was a bit smug, and I said I didn't want to talk about my weight anymore. And then I felt almost like gaslit and like coerced into continuing that.
Who was coercing her? I don't recall any horses. You know, riding horses is cruel. We know that. We learned that this year. Does she think that... She really thinks that people unsubscribed because she wasn't going to talk about her weight anymore? She honestly thinks that's why people unsubscribe to her channel. Oh, well, if she's not going to talk about her weight, I'm out of here because that's the only thing I care about. So because of that turn in the popular opinion, she was coerced. We all know she means coerced. Oh my God, this girl.
Just to get those subscribers back. Just so people would stop. Like, it felt like bullying. It was like the craziest thing. Like, Shrimpgate at the time, I didn't really discuss how I was feeling, but it put me in such a horrible headspace for so many people to actively like almost put up a strike against me. Like, people were striking against me, it felt like. And it was...
Yeah, that's what happens. That's when people mass unsubscribe from your channel. They're giving you... They're not striking you. They're sending you a message, Amber. A message that you never received.
It was hard. Like, it was mentally the hardest thing
I don't
ever.
have lacrimosa.
And when I noticed it happening, I shut down pretty bad, like in my personal life. And I just felt... I didn't feel good. I didn't at all. And I immediately went back to what everyone wanted.
I'm just talking, doing that, punch, you know. I'm just...
Okay, can you tell me that she's lying? Can we look at her catalog? Because she says 2 days after Shrimpgate... I gotta turn this music off because now I'm distracted by this music. It's so pretty though. Okay, guys, stick with me here. She just said, 2 days after Shrimpgate, this happened. This video says that it's 3 years ago. At Shrimpgate was 4 years ago. Right? Am I crazy? We checked the date this morning. Shrimpgate was 4 years ago today to the day. This video is 3 years ago. So, lie.
Went back to what everyone wanted.
Look, 2 days later, I uploaded this. Look at the date. 3 years ago.
That, punch.
Let's check. I gotta check. You know, Merc's gotta check this stuff. She completely lied about that date. Oh, God, they don't sort. What's that one called? 500 plus pound life. All right, let's see. 500. Oh, I'm not going to. Yeah, maybe I was going to tell us the date. No, it's clearly 3 years ago. It was. Oh my God, April 5th, 2019. And Shrimpgate was what, 2019, right? Ella's got it already. Thank you, Ella. You're so much faster than I am. So it was the next day. Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right. Okay, all right. Sorry.
I'm just trying to keep.
Amber, you stand redeemed. I fucked up on that one. You're
You're
honest as the day is long.
Add in some more.
How could I have ever doubted
arm
you?
situations and more body situations. Like, I also want to do some walking and some walking in place.
Valentine, I don't think she's right. I was wrong. Shut up, Tomato Jam. You just shut your mouth.
With the weight loss journey, with the train wreck.
Love some sweet tea.
When what I wanted to do
Y'all.
was take out all of that and just share the happiness.
Do I have to make an apology video now?
And share more about my past.
I never thought I'd have to make one of these videos.
And I didn't get to do that because I felt so coerced into just
coerced
being this.
She was coerced a lot that year. I don't recall any riding. Maybe Ella can link us to when she went riding, because I don't remember any cohorses.
Train wreck. That's what I've been on YouTube. That's why I was an icon, as people call it. I'm not that no more. And I think it's really hard.
Hands up in the chat. Give me a 1 if you call her an icon. I want to know who's calling her an icon. I don't see any 1s in the chat here. That's odd. What do you think that maybe only she? Do you think she's the only one who's calling herself an icon? Oh, Freddie Mercury admitted to it. Freddie, this is on you, man.
Hard for people to wrap their head around. It's scary. I could easily go back to this.
You are back to that.
But it's scary because, like, I have to every day wake up and choose me and choose health and choose bettering myself over money. And it's hard.
Why is that hard? Why is that hard? I don't even understand that sentence. How is that even a sentence in the English language? Choosing to live over money is difficult. How is she saying those words? I mean, I get that you grew up poor and having money's got to be a trip. I get that because I did not exactly grow up rich, pretty middle class, but I could use a lot more cash than I have. I get it. But if the choice was you get to live and be healthy or have more money, there's no choice. Valentine, thank you for the super chat. Valentine says, Valentine is an icon. Miss him on Discord. Valentine, you're not going anywhere. We know, liar. Valentine is a lie.
It is, especially when, like, people are constantly talking about, oh my God, your channel's dying. You're barely getting any views.
It's true.
I did watch this video. I just can't get over the amount of views on this. 26,000. And that's it for Amber.
Alex.
I mean, this has to be an all-time low for her channel. I haven't seen views this low in a long time. You just would expect bigger numbers than that, right?
Why?
But it seems as though interest in Amberlynn Reid has fallen off of a cliff lately.
It's because this Amberlynn doesn't exist anymore.
No, it's because you're boring. Okay? It's not, we don't care. You could still be sitting down every second day and doing one of your fabulous, exciting, exotic mukbangs. mukbangs. And it's not going to make you any more popular. It's not because you don't do that anymore. People aren't leaving you because you're choosing your health. Fucking so stupid. Sorry. No, that is not it. That is not
It's not sometimes I feel
why.
like me broadcasting it so much is what makes me fail. I feel like if I just work
do kinda
behind the
want
scenes
shrimp
and
now.
work on
I'm
my
having
eating
shrimp
disorder
for
and like
dinner. That's
my
it.
brain and
no.
my weight loss in private, then that'll help because there won't be so much pressure on me. But who knows?
That's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted it off of camera.
This whole video is justifying the shrimp mukbang. Jen, thank you so much for the super chat. Jen says, did you know that the average lifespan of a YouTube channel is 10 years? I did not know that. Well, I'm on year 2, so that's 8 more years. I'll be almost 70. I'll be good to retire by then. I'll be getting my pension. I'm not quitting till you throw me out of here, though. That's interesting, though. My super chats are showing up over here today. That's interesting. Well, that doesn't mean anything to
I
you.
had
but
so much
trust
pressure,
me,
and I still to
it's
this day,
fascinating.
I just didn't want to do it
me.
anymore. I can safely say that people actively freaked out about it. Losing
God, you're so
around
delusional.
12,000 subscribers in just a couple days because of this video. I mean, it shows everything and it says everything, honestly.
Wow, she really
my
doesn't
favorite
get
YouTube
it.
channel right now. B loves life.
Oh, I love her.
I love her.
I still love her.
Family. I wish I was a part of their family. Like, I watch them. I could be like literally on the verge.
I don't care.
So funny. He also can sing really good. So I have both of his songs on.
Barely had any of the cocktail sauce. And still to this day, I am harassed about this fucking shrimp cocktail. People, I can't believe you ate that whole thing. Yeah, says the person who ate the whole thing of shrimp cocktail. The whole thing, the whole.
Okay, we don't care that you didn't eat the whole thing. It's akin to seeing somebody who is dying of lung cancer smile and giggle and choose to monetize a fun, silly video about smoking. Oh, I'm not going to smoke the whole pack. You guys, I only smoked 3. Doesn't matter that I'm dying of lung cancer.
Whole thing. Like the same with the rotisserie chicken. It's like if you finish the video,
That's not the point.
Or skip till the end,
Not
you
the
would see
point.
I didn't eat the whole thing.
Here's the
The
point.
whole thing was in view, but I didn't eat it all.
Where's the point?
So in this mukbang, I ate 200 calories. That's it.
Yeah, it's not the point, Amber.
And I lost 12,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're going to do it again today. Let's see what happens.
I don't know.
Because all you've
Anyways, I
done...
hope you guys still enjoyed this video. I know to a lot of people, like, seeing someone my size eat on camera doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's like, I'm going to eat anyways. I'm not, like, sitting here eating 50,000 cheeseburgers.
It doesn't matter.
Some shrimp. Like, I'm not saying I'm never going to come on here and eat fast food or whatever, but, like, think of the other mukbang channels and, like, the really skinny people. Like, why is that okay? You know, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy, but I'm not hating on any because...
That's literally it. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean that that junk that you're eating isn't making you unhealthy, isn't giving you diabetes.
Okay, Amber, and how does that affect you in your life at all? What does that do? Okay, what if all the skinny people held hands, cried, a tear or two, sang a verse or two of Kumbaya, and then admitted in a choral, singing out to the whole world, we are skinny, but we are not healthy either. Is that going to change your journey at all? Like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter.
Diabetes or high blood pressure, et cetera, et cetera. I'm definitely not health at every size because
you're
I
not
don't consider
healthy.
being super morbidly obese healthy at all. So that's
Amber.
not what I'm
Nobody
saying.
does.
But what I am saying is it all boils down to one thing. Like I keep saying,
fill me in.
So I'm big on fat shaming.
Okay, I'm not going to watch this because I don't care. But what I'm going to say about this entire TikTok that she's posted, it's just a fat phobic rant about fat phobia. You don't need to watch it. It's unimportant. But my point is, she's putting this in here because it says everything that she wants to say to us, but she knows we'll crucify her if she says this stuff. So I'll put in a little bit at the end just so you get the idea of how...
Fat phobia is real. Discrimination based on weight is real. It should be illegal. It should be criminalized. And Candace Owens is just one example. But fat phobia, it permeates every single structure of our society. Healthcare, education, entertainment, just to name a few. And it also lies at the intersection of other identities that are already federally protected.
Yeah, you're so hard done by because you've eaten yourself into a point where you don't fit into a chair. The whole world should modify to suit you. Because that's how the world works. It's not the world I grew up in, girl. Sorry. Sorry, it doesn't work that... Sis, it just doesn't work that way. God, these women.
You would understand why fat people need protection. So if you truly care about human rights, about protecting people from hate and bias,
don't worry about all the, sex trafficked children or people in foreign countries who have serious human rights abuses, okay? It pales compared to how the overweight women are being treated in the in the USA. It's shameful, you guys. It's shameful. Exactly, Jamie says. If you unsub or don't watch Amberlynn, you are discriminating. Also, if you don't want to sleep with her, you're fat phobic.
Then you would understand why fat phobia should be.
I don't really know what else to say. I'm just really tired of the negativity, and I just want more positivity.
Canada
So
too,
anyways,
North America, I should say. I
hope
shouldn't
you guys
pick on
enjoyed
the
it. I'll see you
USA.
guys next time.
So that was it. That's the end of the video.
Her smug face.
I was saying that I was tired of the negativity and I just wanted more positivity.
I just wanted to say it again.
In return,
everybody unsubscribed from me. I don't know why.
So much negativity that it was just like,
oh my God,
it made my mental health really bad.
You guys,
and
we did it again.
I don't remember, if I shared that at the time, but it was very, very hard.
Share your mental health struggles? No, I'm sure you didn't, because you keep that stuff pretty close to the vest. We're often wondering, how is Amberlynn? I wonder if she's been crying, because it's not like you do this. It's not like she does this. You guys have been crying. See, look. Look. You can see how red my eyes are. I was crying. I was crying earlier.
Hard for me. My friends around me and my girlfriend at the time, they knew, they saw. I told them. It was rough. And I still don't think what happened was warranted. And still to this day, people talk about this moment. And I still don't get it. I still don't understand it. And
this 30-minute video makes it abundantly clear that you don't get it. People have been screaming it at you for years. It's not about your weight. 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 It's about your insufferable personality. And this phony baloney trying to play a human being isn't working. And that's why people aren't watching.
That I ever will. So anyways, if there are any other videos that you guys want me to watch, videos that I have filmed in the past, let me know. Especially like ones that people consider iconic or ones that are controversial even, or ones that are funny, doesn't matter. Let me know and maybe I'll do it. So
aren't we lucky?
That's
Maybe
this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. I'd love to play that again. We listened to that after the rage stream this morning. This was our palate cleanser. Hell to the no. Hell to the no, no, no. So there we have it. There we have it. Of course, Mr. Man has moved his butt over. Oh, I can take this out now. Let me move the Rio cam. Because you know the man. Yes, the man. You moved away from the camera. I gotta see, are you in the camera shot now? So after that, we'll give you a little palate cleanser of this Mr. Man. There's the man. Hey, Jamie, thanks you for joining us. We'll see you later. Thank you for persevering. I know you've already probably watched the damn thing. Poor Jamie. She probably watches. She supports so many of us that she probably watches Amberlynn's videos more than anybody. Valentine, thank you for reminding me tonight in Discord. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm trying to use the announcements channel in Discord. So keep an eye on that. If you see it lit up on the side, go check. There might be something on that you don't want to miss. Tonight, we're watching the second episode of Seeking Brother Husband. I assume I can find it. We won't watch it the way... You know, for some reason, Discord won't stream Amazon Prime properly, and I don't know why. Really annoying. Oh, look at the man face. Now he's going to come over here. Yes, I know, but I put the camera on you. Why do you always have to move when I put the camera on you? He just doesn't want to stay in his camera. Are you obsessed? That's a running joke now. Yeah, I know, but you kind of are. Amber was in Alex's chat yesterday. I heard some people saying that. Oh, what did I want to check, though? I did want to have a quick look at her Instagram. She said a couple of interesting things on her Instagram. Oh, I viewed it, so it's gone. Oh, poop, it's gone. What did she say? I can't remember now. What did she say? I don't remember. Do you remember? I don't recall. Laser Saint says, hey, Merker Mods, I still can't access the Discord even though I linked my YouTube channel. Can I please get some help? Yeah, I checked on you and I looked at your thing and it wasn't, you hadn't connected your YouTube channel. I sent you a DM about that. So you could see the difference between what a connected channel and what a not connected channel. It looks different. When your YouTube is connected successfully to the Discord, you get the little narc alert icon beside your name. It doesn't say just YouTube member, but I'll check on you later tonight. Don't eat those headphones. What are you doing now? Ask me to react to my iconic videos is such... I know. So that's what she has no content, you guys. She's now reacting to... You know, I'm using that. Is it 5? Oh, it's getting to be supper time. That's why it's almost supper time. That's why all this fanciness is going on right now. Please, you're going to knock everything over now, Mr. Man. My goodness. Well, I think we'll call it a day. We'll make it a short one for that long video. I just felt compelled to react to that because, you know, it was iconic. Mostly I was disappointed because I thought if she was going to react to that video and she was so upset about losing subs that she was going to make it right somehow. Rio, what are you doing? He's going to knock that webcam right off the monitor. Don't rub that, please. Rio. Rio, don't knock the camera. Rio. Really, what are you doing? There's no room there for you. Oh my God, get your bum out of the way. Rio, just come on now. Troublemaker. It's supper time. Someone needs some attention. I'll get you your food in a minute, okay? I'm talking to some people. Some really cool people here, you know. You have to stick your bum in their face all the time. Rio is the head narc of all the narcs. And of course, I'd like to thank Rio for co-horsing with me today. No, I think she was trying to say coerce, right? Not co-host. That was a ridiculous video. I didn't want to wait. I was going to make some kind of compilation video today for Monday. And then after we saw that this morning, I just thought, oh, good, H3 will be live in 20 minutes, which means they'll start in about an hour. Cool Mom says, absolutely. I didn't feel like making another compilation today when she posted that. I just thought that was worth reacting, and I didn't want to wait till tomorrow because then it would be cold tea. So we did it today. I'm going to take tomorrow off. I'll be back early on Wednesday for our early We Love the European Union stream. I don't know what we'll look at, but I think she's uploading on Wednesday, so maybe she'll give us something. And if she doesn't, we'll figure it out because that's how we roll. So Rio and I are going to call it a day. Rio, would you like to say goodbye properly to your friends? Riri? Riri? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Chronically Creative with Liz says, I finally caught a live before the replay. Well, Chronically Creative, we're just wrapping it up, though. But I'm glad you made it. Can I move you over here so you come right up in the camera so everybody can see you properly, like properly? Do you want your cheeks? Come here. There you go. So Rio's going to have a little snack on the way out. I thank you all for joining me on a Monday. I hope you had a great Monday. And if it's still Monday, I hope you're having a great Monday. And it's a good start to the week. And if it's been a bad day, let's hope you got all the crap out of the way early. And don't forget, tonight is Seeking Brother Husband in Discord. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow we're off. Wednesday early live stream. And until we meet again, from Rio and I, we'd like to say thank you and be kind. And hasta luego.